Okay, so you've made your 3D part, and you eventually want to have it manufactured. Sure, you could send it to your 3D printer, but sometimes you might want to send it to somebody else to have a look at. So we're going to do two things today. One, show you how to export it and create a file that can be 3D printed, and then how to create a drawing, which is a lot of times what you would send to somebody else so they can look at your part and understand what you're talking about. So here we have our the bracket that we made in class, and over here it's called part 1. If we wanted to send this to a printer, to our 3D printer in class, we're going to right click over here and say export. And we're going to call this thing bracket. And then in the format, there's all kinds of formats, which I don't understand what the differences are, but we know that at least for most of our purposes, STL works on our printer. You can choose this STL format. Once again, we don't bother with that. We can say what the units are. We can say what resolution is, and download. Usually that's what we're picking. I say download. And you can see that it's come down here, and this now is a file, and I can go to show all, and then here it says show in folder, and it's in my downloads folder. And so we can then, depending on what your 3D printing software is, just select that file, and at least for the 3D printers we have, you should be able to make that bracket. Another thing you could do with this bracket, if I go over to part 1 and right click, remember I'm right clicking on both of these things, I could create a drawing. And it brings up a new window, and we'll talk about no views some other time. You can create your own views. We're going to select 4 views and then OK. It's thinking a little bit. This is taking a little longer than normal. It's making me refresh. This isn't typical. It should have normally will create the drawing in 5 seconds or so. Here we go. And this is what you get. You get sort of a top view, isometric view, and some different side views. Let's zoom in on this area down here, where we can actually write in it. It tells who drew it, what the date was. I can go over here and give it a title. I'm just going to call this bracket. Enter. And notice down here we could put the weight. If we went back, remember when we assigned material, over here we could tell them what material we were using, what the weight is, etc., etc. But we're going to go back to the drawings, and probably the most common thing that we're going to use is the dimension tool. So up here I have my dimension tool, and we'd say, well, how long is this bracket? 3.15 inches. And how tall is this bracket? 0.75 inches. And what about this, the holes that are drilled into it? I'm going to zoom in, and 0.079, which I think is some fraction. That's the size of the holes, and we can tell how far the hole is supposed to be drilled from the side. We could go over here, and we see that on the side view there's this sort of cutout. Well, what's the width of this top part of it? 0.125 inches. And what's the height of this 1/4 inch. And what about how far from here to there? 0.625. So we can take a look at all that. Let's see if we can't go to one more thing. So this was a bracket that was supposed to hold some wires that we had for robotics. And this is a cutout so that the wire would go in here. Let's see if we can tell how wide the cutout was supposed to be. 0.09. Well, how far between each cutout? 0.19. So you can see then, if we zoom back out, and if we use the dimension tool over and over again, anybody looking at this would get a pretty good idea of what they needed to make. And then we can print this out and send it to someone so that we can share our ideas about the parts we're planning on making. So that's it. Creating a drawing and exporting the file to print.